Opposition leader Dr. Kenny Anthony says the Prime Minister of St. Lucia has some explaining to do. Dr. Anthony says the government has to come clean on how a company known for road construction managed to secure a $432 million agreement to carry out the Euronora International Airport redevelopment project. The company at the center of the controversy, Asphalt and Mining, was also awarded the reconstruction contract for the recently completed Allen Bousquet Highway. The opposition says the company was given the job without a formal bidding process. Dr. Anthony wants details on the roadworks and clarification on the alleged relationship between a government minister and the US-based company.
Why in the first place he gave them the contract to construct the Babono Highway without bidding, why he gave them such a contract by direct purchase, what is the relationship between his Minister of Communications and Works with Asphalt and Mining, and what laws did he follow in giving Asphalt and Mining the contract to raise such a gigantic loan for the government of St. Lucia.
The SLP says the government has pledged its sovereign guarantee to any potential investor in the airport redevelopment project. Dr. Anthony is questioning why the government did not secure its own financing. He also wants to know what fees, if any, were paid to the American-based company to attract investors.
This issue will not go away, and the St. Lucia Labour Party will continue to insist on the answers to these questions. No amount of deflecting the issue will allow him to escape.
Speaking on Tuesday, Prime Minister Stephenson King said there was nothing insidious about the asphalt and mining contractual process. He says the government does its homework to ensure the credibility of all potential investors, including asphalt and mining.
This government, the manner we operate above board. We're very circumspect about what we do. We do due diligence in all of our transactions to ensure that the people we engage are people who are above board and people who we know when we present them to the people are satisfied with their performance, their reputation and their integrity, and that's all.
Dr. Anthony says the Prime Minister's response thus far has been less than reassuring.
Nobody in the Labour Party.
The Communications and Works Minister has laid down the gauntlet. Pressed by questions stemming from a redevelopment deal between Asphalt and Mining and the government, dogged by suggestions of his, quote, unusually close relationship with the company, Guy Joseph says he's ready to take on all critics. He says he has nothing to hide and is willing to debate in any forum at any time.
It is time that Dr. Anthony be revealed for what he is, and I am ready to take him on. I will take him on anytime, any place. He wants a discussion, we will have a discussion. He wants an open forum, I will have an open forum with him. Because you know what? When you're not crooked, there's nothing to hide. And there's nobody in the Labour Party that I cannot take on. Not a single one of them. Because you know why? I pride myself on my integrity. That is what I stand by. I may not be the brightest, I may not be the most educated, but I believe that I am one of the most honest politicians they can come across.
Last week, the Prime Minister defended the relationship between Asphalt and Mining and his government.
I am not particularly interested in which company undertakes projects in St. Lucia. My interest is whether those companies are above board and whether they have the necessary integrity to engage the government of St. Lucia in whatever that we so wish to engage them in.
The Communications Minister says the assurances came after more than 18 months of negotiations with the company. He says Asphalt and Mining has agreed to various road projects valued at US $12 million. And to date, only one such project, the reconstruction of the Allen Bousquet Highway, has taken place, one the government has not paid a dime for. On the issue of the company's agreement to redevelop the Euronora International Airport, the minister says the negotiation process between SLASPA and the company are ongoing.
SLASPA is the one doing the negotiations. And I am hoping that soon from now that SLASPA will be able as a board to put out a statement, because it is calling into question the integrity of the board of SLASPA. And I know that I have not picked up the phone and called a single person from SLASPA and tried to influence anything in the process of the terminal in Vieux Fort.
Joseph says the opposition SLP is attacking his character with unfounded allegations. That includes speculation there exists a relationship between him and asphalt and mining.
It is just amazing that this matter keeps on surfacing, that there seem to be some linkage or that the company is owned by me. And no matter how many times I've said it, people will want to believe what they want to believe. I first knew about the shareholding of the company when the leader of the opposition in Parliament made a pronouncement of the shareholdings of the company. And the shareholdings of the company does not show my name anywhere.
The SLP and more recently the Organization for National Empowerment have called for full disclosure of the deal between the American-based asphalt and mining and the government. The agreement between the two for Hiranora International is said to be valued at over $420 million.
When they came in, they negotiated with the government, the Ministry of Finance, not the Ministry of Communications and Works.
That's A&M.
Yeah. I was the Minister of Finance and I was the one who negotiated. So that negotiation did not begin at my ministry.
There is some talk of your sister's name being mentioned as part of the contract to build the Bocage Road.
I didn't know that she was a witness to the signing of the agreement. I did not know that my sister signed as a witness to the contract. Now, if I was the one involved in the process, if you ask me if it was inappropriate, I would say definitely it was. But none of these transactions involved me.
We won the elections in December 2006. In January 2007, a company A&M was born. And when you realize I was against it, what did you do? You offered me $1 million, didn't you, Guy Joseph? Did you not? For me to support it. And what did I do? You know what I did? I went to report it to Stephenson King. And when I got to the Prime Minister, he said to me, Guy Joseph offered you $1 million. Guy is a madman. He offered me $5 million. Yes, Guy, your crimes against the state. You know, you remind me of Ferdinand Marcos in the Philippines. What did he do? He took the whole national budget and ran away. Yes. You know, Stephenson King indicated to me, and I've said so at meetings, I've said so on TV before, and that has been confirmed over and over. Not making this up, you know. But I wonder what you're offering Alan now. But with hindsight at my disposal, Guy Joseph, I should not have only reported that matter to Stephenson King. I should have reported it to the police for criminal investigations.
Now Richard Habwe liberté pour nommer no Alan Chasney et Guy Joseph et more respond by Richard Frederick. But I want to put him on notice tonight. I'm not a criminal. And I have nothing to be afraid of. Ma pe personne pour faire crime ba. Si moi pour faire crime, n'a fait crime moi-même. And I want them to know I'm not afraid. Ma pe yo.